Hi, hello, and welcome to Fable of Contents and another episode of Ventures in Veurna. And before we get started, if you like what we're doing here, and if you like the story that we're telling, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss out on an episode. A little bit of a recap of what happened last episode. You guys, we had a very emotional conversation at a campfire. Roke being disappointed and everybody feeling the father disappointment. A little bit more information that we learned from Adara and Moss and about their situation, trying to fix this relic that was made to hide their community. And a lot of tense conversation, especially conversation between Adara and Kristoff of how can we trust one another and where we're coming from. The next morning, we finally make it to the bridge that crosses into the region of Farlandor, where the Whispering Willow Forest is, and where at the center lies the Spellrend crater where the city Freyloon is from. After crossing the bridge, seeing that Yoren was tipping off some guards so that his wagons don't get searched, we finally make it to a village known as Tree Pass, a village that's just outside of the main west entry point that goes into the Whispering Willow Forest. We stopped at an inn, and we kind of come off from a heavy emotional couple of days, and I have to mention earlier, Mimsy, even though she's scared and everything, forgave her witch friends, and they all had a big hug. And once we checked in at the inn, we had Adara, Mimsy, and Moss going to their bedroom for the night. We had Kristoff climbing a tree, getting a little bit of nostalgia of his younger years, and then also noticing that his shadow wasn't behaving like a shadow at all and tried to chuck an apple at him and then run towards the inn, or I guess in a way swirl its way towards the inn. And Kristoff gave chase. Roke had a meaningful conversation with Yoren as they walked down the streets and headed towards a toffee shop to get some nice toffee candy for everybody to kind of ease the tension that much more. And because of 3 natural 20s that were rolled from 3 different players and still not understanding how that works math-wise, besides that it's incredibly rare, we had a moment where we got to meet the archfey known as the Fool, very Peter Pan-esque archfey who was a shadow on the wall and warned Mimsy of the dangers that she is in and what the hell Adara and Moss were up to while he was gone. Gammus also shows up and has a little bit of a brotherly fight with the Fool, and we get to see that kind of relationship unfold. And at the very, very end, Mimsy said something to the effect of being tricked to eat the soup, and Gammus offering, well, let mommy explain. And the whole room turned into that purple-blue forest with a little open meadow where we see a small hill with a nice little hut that sits on top of it with chicken's legs on its side. We then see that Mimsy starts to back up and goes like, hell no, only to be grabbed by a very large hand coming out the front door. Very large, grandmotherly hand grabs her and yanks her back in. And Adara and Moss go chasing after her, and that's where we left off. Exciting. Mimsy, you get yanked into a dark space. And as you're getting yanked into the front door of this hut, it very much looks like you're about to hit your head on the top part of the door frame. You look like you're about to get knocked out. You notice that the hand that is grabbing you shrinks ever so slightly so that you fit in without any collision. And as you come to a sudden stop and get a little bit of whiplash, you look around you and you see a very crowded, small home that has many things hanging from the ceiling, many shelves and furniture and tables that are just crowded and hoarded with things all over the place. And the only thing lighting this space is from a fire. pretty large fire. And as you look at the fire, you do see on the right-hand side of the fire, a very large cauldron that has something bubbling in the surface. And on the right-hand side of the cauldron, we see a large mortar and pestle with something grounded in there. On the left side of the fireplace, we do see a table that has the chairs pulled out slightly, but no bowls of soup at this time. As you try to take in everything that's around you and all the trinkets and the knickknacks and all the things just around in this space, you hear and feel some breath on your face as you slowly turn your head to who is holding you. And you see the silhouette of a face to what seems like this older woman. And you only see the details of her face, where the eyes should be, where a mouth should be. You see the very tip of a long nose, the tip of her pointed chin. But that's it. And even the light of the fire does not touch her face, as if it doesn't dare to touch her face. For light has not seen this person's face in a very long time. And as you're kind of, I would imagine, hyperventilating a little bit, and as Adara and Moss come running up the steps and are about to enter the home, you hear a voice go, "Ah, little bird with clever hands. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You flap and flap, but still you come to my door, yes?" And she takes a big whiff, a big sniff of you. "You smell of oil and bread and fear. That's good. Fear means you are thinking. Do not wiggle, little magpie. If I wish to break you, we would not be speaking, and you would be in the soup." And as Adara and Moss, as you take your first step into the hut, you hear Baba Yaga go, "Ah! Take off your shoes, be polite, little girls."
Yeah, of course.
Yes, Mama Yaga.
"Ah, these are good little girls. Here you are, daughters of broken coven. My, how far you wandered from your cradle. Do you know how long I have waited to see what you could become? You wear your grief like fine cloak, but it does not fit you yet. Come, take seat." And Mimsy, you get put into a chair at the table, and she looks over at Adara and Moss, waiting for you guys to take a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately go over and take a seat.
Absolutely.
You guys go take your seat, and you see Baba Yaga goes to the cauldron, turns herself to the cauldron, and starts stirring into it. And she kind of just leaves you guys for a moment here, as she just kind of looks at the cauldron. She puts her finger in it, tastes it, goes, "No, that's not right. It needs something else, no." And she starts like going through shelves and things. Is there anything that you guys say to each other in this moment?
So this is, what's her name? Boba Yoda?
Oh. No. Baba Yaga.
Sorry.
Mama Yaga to some of us.
Baba Yaga. Okay. Okay. Have you two met her before?
No.
No, we've heard
Okay,
stories.
so we're all in the same boat a little bit. Should I be this scared? There was a giant hand that... Okay.
Yeah. That's probably
Doesn't
appropriate.
that make it so exciting? Being this scared.
No!
Oh,
Why would it? Your idea of excitement is always just so much different than mine.
do you want to hold hands? Will that make you feel better?
Oh. Sure.
Just take both their hands. Wait, Adara, are you taking my hand?
Yes. I'll take your hand.
You guys hold each other's hands, and you see that Baba Yaga puts in a bunch of like different looking fingers into the soup, and she goes, "Yes,
Ooh.
that should be good for now." And
Do we have to eat that?
would you like some? And as you guys are all looking at her, she goes, "Yes, look at me. A tall glass of water, no? Drink it in. Not every witch or magpie lives long enough to stand where you all stand now. Or should I say sit, because you are being so good at guest, yes. Either way, most die before they understand what they are."
Are we supposed to answer? Just...
Thank you for your kind hospitality.
We feel very honored to be sitting here in your kitchen.
She kind of snaps her head at both of you, Adara and Moss, and goes, "You two, you touched something that was never meant to be mended. Phylax. Such a pretty name for such a fragile thing."
Yes, well, I guess we do have to take responsibility for it.
Do you?
Well, I don't want to. It wasn't really our fault, but fine, sure.
No, it wasn't your fault. But instead of fixing it, you revealed it. And every hag who has had a grudge against the witches of your community now can see you. And now you have
What?
the hag of the one who made the Phylax. And she has been asleep for a very long time until you revealed yourselves. And now look, crickety crickety, she comes back with her stupid chirping. So annoying.
I will admit it's quite annoying.
It's very annoying.
I'm so glad you agree. It's awful.
It makes my ears hurt. I have slugs in now. And she pulls out like 2 live slugs. And she goes, "Only makes slightly better. Would you like some?"
Yes.
Well, that's one
Is
solution.
Serenity still there? There's one.
I just use the leeches.
Oh, leeches. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You see her put 2 slugs and they just crawl into her ear and like plug her ear. And she grabs 2 slugs from Moss and goes, "Here you go, your size." And they go and they crawl on your chest and go into your ear. And you don't feel them like, they're not trying to burrow into your head, but they stop like earplugs.
Is this happening to Mimsy too?
Would you like some?
No, thank you.
Would you like
kind
bread?
of comforting.
Did you make it?
I can make it.
No, thank you.
Good. I think you eat too much bread. Carbs.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Not the weight shame.
It's not about weight, it's about substance. You have skinnier legs than my house. You couldn't lift a house with those legs.
I wouldn't think I could
You should.
with different legs either.
Well, I can make your legs part of my house so you get you nice and strong.
No, thank you.
Oh, if you wish. Back to you two. I see that you're trying to make up for what you did. You know, I understand. You two used to be 3. And the third one was, how you say, the bright one, the smart one, the popular one. But yet she burned so quickly, as all favorites do. You loved her, yes? Love makes, you know, such excellent kindling, don't you think?
Sure. Sure, yeah, sure.
Sure. And you, and like, she points at you, Mimsy, and goes, you're not witch, not chosen, not bound. But yet here you are, in the storm. But even though you've eaten my soup, why are you still here? Really? You could run. You could. You could leave them right now. There's the door.
Into the darkness?
Sure. The darkness will take you back home, I promise you that.
Home?
Yes. Home.
But I thought we were being hunted, chased by something.
You are?
So if I go home, it'll just find its way to my family.
Oh. Is a good point. But really, besides the threat and the fear, don't you think deep down you would still not run? Because you have friends.
She's gonna look at Adara and Moss and still holding their hands and kind of feel this sense of like, at least we've got each other, and just be like, I won't run.
Good. It was all test, by the way. If you ran outside, you would have been in soup.
Oh!
You passed.
Okay. Jeez.
Jeez. And she goes and like she like waves her hand and 3 glasses float to the table, these dirty, grimy cups. But as soon as they touch the table, they become like instantly clean. And they fill, for Moss and Adara, orange juice. And for Mimsy, just a nice tall glass of cold water. And she goes, drink up, it's fine. And she looks at Adara and she puts her hand out, which is still large enough to like, you know, grab Mimsy, but then you see it shrink down to normal size. And I say normal, but again, when you kind of look at Baba Yaga, she always seems to be shrinking and growing anywhere between 6 to like 10 feet tall. It's like she's always kind of making you guess how big she is. And she points at Adara and her finger slowly gets to you and she points and pokes at your forehead. And she goes, you have too much going on in here. Too loud. And then points to Moss's head, touches Moss's head, and goes, and it's too quiet in here. There should be balance.
Do you have a suggestion on how to balance that out?
No.
Huh. Just stop. Basically.
I trust that you'll figure it out, yes?
Okay.
I believe in you. But yes,
Sure.
so interesting that you ended up here. I felt a little burst of magic, and I couldn't help but take advantage of that. As you understand, you made deal. Perhaps you do not completely understand it yet, but you will.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you have clarifying answers now, or is this another figure it out as we go?
I don't know. It depends if I'm in the mood. What questions you have for me?
Our community is completely exposed. And Non is clearly a threat right now. I would assume our biggest threat. Is there a weakness or something we can do to expedite dispatching her?
I do not think you are ready to dispatch her yet. You do not deal with her. You survive her until you do not. And when that time comes, you end her with your own hands.
With my own hands.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
To better understand her, she is not beast to hunt in daylight. She is not a fool to chase in certain parts of the Feywild. But she is also very patient. And she has been until now, sleeping until she can find opportunity to take back what's hers. As I said, she was the hag to the witch who made your phylax. But now that she's dead, she'll take whatever she can get. And that means your whole community.
Is our quest for naught? Is our community already gone?
No, your community still stands, but many eyes look at it now. Or at least hag eyes. I could not say if anything else sees what your community is, but it can no longer block magic like it used to. And there are many gifted people in your world. Veurna. So it's only a matter of time before you have people knocking at the door, yes?
Okay. Advice? Encouragement? Anything?
I tell you how Non hunts, yes. He will not rush your blades, but she will take your mind if she can first. She goes for dreams, which she hasn't shown herself much yet to you all. And that's thanks to my good boy Gamis, and also seemingly other archfey that you have been talking to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's been very helpful. Very nice.
Kind.
Yes, he's a very good boy. And I do love him very much. Good creation he did. He used to be 3, and now he is 1.
Well, Gamus too, but also the Jester.
Oh, you talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's all right, I suppose. Very funny accident for him.
Okay.
I do not have much advice for any of you. I just wish to meet you. But you do keep going on the path you are going. Walk the road that you walk. And I believe that you will find a way to repair your item, your relic. But just know when you do get back home, there will be something to face. And it's either that you take care of it by that time, when that time comes, or you all fall, along with your community.
Well, now that you've met us and said such horrifying things, can we leave? Please?
Why do you want to leave so soon? Am I not good company?
No. It's great. I just am. I miss Roke and Harrison. Not Harrison. I miss Roke and Kristoff. Oops.
Yay.
I miss Roke and Kristoff.
Golden Man and Hunter Boy. Very interesting too, indeed. I have a little bit of respect for who you call Roke. I know I did not need to pry at him too much. He already tortures himself enough. And the Hunter, the Monster Slayer, good. He's good. You will need both them. Keep them close.
You think we can trust him? I'm sorry.
Yes, I think you can trust them. They may have curiosity, maybe caution to trust you, but you are all tangled. Where if one pulls a thread, all of you feel it. And in such entanglement, it's good to see it through together. For that is the only way to untangle such a thread. So that is my advice. Do not separate from each other, not because you have to stay together, but because you want to. The connection is strong between you five, and only between you will you all be able to defeat none and any other threat that comes for you.
I have a magical question, if that's okay, Baba Yaga.
Ooh, magical question. Yes, tell me.
So since I'm going to point to Mimsy, she seems to already be some sort of honor bound to Roke. How does that work with your soup intake?
You made deal with me. Eating the soup, drinking the soup, that permanentizes the deal. Her honor bound with Roke is not the same as the deal that you've made with me.
Why not? Is it because they didn't partake in soup?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good to know going forward. Thank you, Baba Yaga.
Absolutely. You seem to also want to... Well, let me guess. You do not wish to hurt people while you practice your magic?
Did you just read my mind?
Maybe.
Yes, Baba Yaga. I wasn't concerned about it before, but my newfound friends have mentioned some things, and I don't want to give up a part of myself in order to not hurt them, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt them. So.
Well, I will say this, little witch. It's good that you are thinking before you burn. You make soup, and you stir it, you watch it, and you wait. You're putting pieces together, seeing what they've become, or what they will become. In a way that is magic. Magic is not knife. It is fire. And you do not ask fire not to burn. You learn where to place it. You wish to harm no one, especially your friends. But if you harm no one, you will learn nothing. But you may choose how you harm, and when, and why. Practice on small things first. Herbs that wilt, water that resist, bones that carry memory. Let your magic change things that cannot scream.
Very wise, Baba Yaga. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, little witch. Soup is good. Soup teaches patience, balance, consequence. Too much salt? Ruined. Too much heat? Burned. Too much power? Well, you already know what that happened. But even if you do everything right, you will hurt someone. For every choice has a consequence. Make peace with that.
Oh, I think I could go through another disappointed conversation. Okay. Thank you, Baba Yaga.
You're welcome, little witch. Now then, do we have any other questions for me?
You leave now.
You may. But remember, you have my protection, yes? You want Crickety Lady.
Sure.
You want her to look elsewhere for a little while. Just remember, you do small thing for me. You find her eventually, and you end her. And from her nest, from her hollow place, you take me a gift. She has a trophy. Looks like cricket. You'll know it when you see it. She keeps it close. Bring me that. And our deal is complete.
Sure.
But also be aware, she does like attacking you in your sleep. Dreaming is her specialty.
Oh, that's simple. We just
Great.
don't sleep. Easy.
Ah, look at you, you're so smart.
Easy.
If we have to sleep, is there something we can do to prevent ourselves from, or protect ourselves, our minds from her?
Oh, like the, I'm gonna take off the necklace that we got for reading the book.
She looks at the
For
necklace
us to stay
that you
hidden while
have.
we read the book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She looks
sorry.
at the necklace that you have and she goes, yes, this could help from certain magic, but she does not necessarily always operate in this way. You would need a necklace or an item that would protect your dreams from her. And that I cannot help you with. For if I were to protect you from everything, You wouldn't toughen up, as they say.
I don't want to toughen up.
Got it.
Yes, you know it well. I know you do.
Sure. Okay. Well, if you can't help us find or give us something to protect our dreams, do you know someone that does know how to do that as well?
You are on your way to a city known as Freylun. A city of wizards and very gifted people. I'm sure you can find something there. There are witches that live amongst that community, that civilization. Look for them. They'll help you.
Sure. Okay.
And remember, as she has the chairs kind of squeak back so that you guys can get up and leave, she goes, remember, she wants you, as she points at Adara and Moss, not your blood, not your magic, you. You are unfinished story to her. And if you fail, she will not kill you quickly.
Fantastic. Love to hear it.
Stay together. Do not wander when night is deep. Do not trust quiet places. And do not answer when something calls you kindly in the dark. And when the crickets stop with their chirp chirp, that is when you should be most afraid.
And I get up and I guess like walk to the door. But before
Am I
I
still
go out
holding
the door,
your hand?
Yes, yes, while holding hands. But before we walk out, I do have one last question for Baba Yaga. Kind of like turn around and like, Baba Yaga, why did the Phalanx fail?
I would like a persuasion check, please, if you would, boss.
Ooh.
And I would say if Adara or Bibsy wish to give the help action, they can, and just let me know how you help her.
Oh, 7.
I think I still have inspiration. Can I
Yeah,
give it to you to reroll?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you want to help me first?
Sure. I'm just gonna squeeze your shoulder and pat you on the back. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to a hug.
Oh my god. That's...
Encouragement.
Does that work? Oh my god. Does that work, Mikey?
Does encouragement work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 16.
A 16. She turned, like, when you guys start walking out towards the door, your back facing towards her, and Moss, you turn around to ask that question. She has her back facing you guys, and she turns her head over her shoulder and she goes, someone broke it. Someone came into your community and tampered with your relic.
Sabotage. Thank you. I want to walk away.
You're very welcome. As you guys step outside the front door, you get your shoes on, step outside the front door, the door shuts, and you see instead of ahead of you, like off the front porch, instead of the blue and purple forest, you guys see your bedroom, your inn. And as you guys step out or step down from the steps and take the final step off, you guys are back in your room, and you turn around and it's nothing but the walls and the window, and you guys are safely back in your room. Kristoff, it's probably about this time that you are at the door, because you know that the shadow went this direction, or at least you had a hunch. And I would assume that you're probably knocking on the door.
Yeah, I would probably be checking all the rooms. So I would go into mine and Roke's real quick, check around, see if anything is amiss from the shadowy figure that threw an apple at me. And then I would go to the other room and start knocking. And I would say, "Is everything okay in there?"
Wait, is that just Kristoff? Is it real?
I'm pretty sure it's real.
We're back.
She said to only be afraid of nice things in the dark, calling her name, so he's fine.
True.
Pretty sure we can open it.
Wow!
That was good. That was very good.
Good burn, sister.
As Kristoff, not hurt. As Harrison, hurt.
I love you, Harrison. Kristoff is mean.
So Mimsy's gonna go, throw the door open.
Is everything okay in here?
I guess we just met, what was her name? Baba Yaga?
It pains me that you really didn't know her name.
Scary.
That's crazy.
Do you want an ear slug? I can share.
Ew.
No thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I will be fine, thank you.
He's super cute. I think I'm going to name him Sebastian.
I love that.
But it seems now that we have all been acquainted with Baba Yaga.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
We may need to get Roke and sit both of you down. We did find a little bit more information out. And I guess we're gonna have to figure out some things. So do you know
Understood.
where he is?
I believe he is out walking the town with Jorn. So when he returns to the inn, we can all sit down and discuss next steps. And I think this time we should do it over dinner. And instead of a somber campfire.
Sure.
With that, I'll take my leave, go back to mine and Roke's room, just to collect things, sharpen the sword, and just wait for Roke to return.
Sure. Roke, you do come back with Yoren with a nice bag of toffee. You and Yoren have pleasant conversation on the way back. Yoren kind of excuses himself to his bedroom as you guys kind of walk down the same hall. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Roke, if you could please.
Oh no. $21.
A 21. As he goes down, like he is a little bit like a few doors down from your guys' bedrooms, and he wishes you good night, goes, have a good night, and goes to his door, opens it, and you hear voices again, and you hear somebody go, oh, toffee, and Yorn's like, yeah, I got some, and he closes the door, and that's all you hear. And yeah, you see Kristoff kind of just by the window, as it were, sharpening his sword or preparing something else. And yeah, you can take it from there, Kristoff.
Nah. I see you're back from your errand with Yorn.
Yes, we had a wonderful time. We discussed. We have more similar than I would have suspected. Not in the perhaps physical sense, but in more in the emotional, psychological, and distress sense. The family that ran the toffee shop is still there. They're on the 8th generation. I'm quite chuffed that they are like that. They've maintained the business. Still, I haven't tried it yet. I wish to try it with all of you. And finally, Mikey, was that in Elvish or in Common that Yorn was talking back and forth?
Elvish.
Okay. And, perhaps most important, it seems that Yorn's traveling companions are in his room.
I believe after a dinner with our group, because I believe that our witch companions have things to share with us, and I figured in order to put a best step forward and try to break the somberness and try to promote trust, we should do the conversation over dinner. I believe they have some news that they wish to share with you that I do not feel right to share, and will allow them to do so with you. But I believe after then, I could possibly try to scout out through the window at least what these people look like.
I agree with you. DM, do I know any, small, quiet restaurants in town
Yeah.
where we can have privacy?
You saw, a couple of small, eateries along the way to the toffee shop, and, it's getting into the evening time. So, yeah, you feel pretty confident that there's a place that you can go to for privacy.
One moment. I'll go down to the front desk and I'll approach either the innkeep or if they have an assistant or some sort, and I will give them coin in order to secure a small restaurant and just pay them out for the night, so that way we have the restaurant to ourselves.
Sure. You do that, and you do get recommended a small place that's called the Greenway Table. Very small mom and pop place. And they only have maybe 20 seats, 20 tables, and you just buy them outright. And they send an assistant to go rush down there and pay for it right away.
And I'll make my way back up. And it's we have a reservation in approximately 1 hour. Shall we invite the sisters?
Yes, that sounds good.
I will remove my helm and I will put the coif back, so that way it's just a smooth, bald head, and I will remove my gloves, and I shall knock on the door.
Who is it?
It's Roke.
Roke! So I go and open the door.
Roke.
Roke!
She's fine. Nothing happened.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
We met the scary witch lady.
Son of a...
Everything is fine.
Maisie.
The meanest thing she did was say that she shouldn't have bread, but we're gonna fix that at dinner.
And
Don't
she
you
grabbed
worry.
me and said some
But
scary
she's fine.
things.
She's fine. I'm
And
cutting
she
down her
doesn't have
feathers.
much of a face. And
I'm gonna all of this. I'm just gonna drop my helm and my gloves, and I'm just gonna clatter to the floor. And I'm just gonna grab Mimsy and just go over her. It's like, are you okay? Like, are you fine?
She's
I don't
fine.
want to check on you. Why are you checking on me? Like,
All she needs is bread. She's fine.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're-
shaken up, but we made it back. So
Yes. This is not how I was expecting to give a formal invitation. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of practice. I wish to cordially invite all three of you to a dinner that Christoph and myself are hosting for our party.
Adara, was that nice?
yes,
Oh,
just whisper it to one of them. Yeah, that's nice.
What? it's very
Say thank you.
formal. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rogue.
Dara's face. Of course, we have 1 hour before our reservation. I am baffled and confused and concerned, and I shall get over it, and I shall recover, and I shall be, I have not had to pretend to be a noble for quite some time. Forgive me, I am out of practice.
I don't think any of us have ever had practice, so
Aren't
You're
you
fine.
just a noble?
A very long time. Technically, I still have the title, though the things that go with it I have either sold or given away. Mostly given away to my descendants, well, not my descendants, but my sister's descendants, and the title at this point is honorific. But yes, they are the true bearers and owners of the estates and stocks and the like. And I'm way off track. Apologies. We shall meet you, and I will pick up the kettle helm and the gloves and put them back on. And it just turns around and leaves and closes the door behind him.
Wait, weren't we supposed to
dang it,
curtsy
I
or
wanted
something?
to ask him something.
He stops when Moss says that. He's turns around.
Is this a fancy dinner?
bows.
Oh wait, no. You're the noble. Oh.
As fancy as a small restaurant can perhaps get. I will not perhaps be wearing my leisure wear, and probably will just wear this, since we have to leave this place in order to go to another.
Okay,
Okay.
so not super fancy.
Yes, and based on the fact that we have been ambushed in the past, I shall be maintaining my arms and armor.
Scary.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Close the door.
So we have an hour before this dinner starts. So instead, is it dark out now?
Yeah.
Mikey? Okay. So, since it's already dark and we have an hour, possibly I might go ahead and try to do some recon within Yorn's room through the window, possibly. So that way we have even more information that could be brought up at dinner.
Okay, so
I'll probably go ahead and do that.
this is a 2-story building. So
That's fine.
Are you gonna climb the wall?
I'm going to climb the wall.
All right. So go ahead and give me athletics as you make your way out.
I don't need to.
Oh.
Spider climb, baby.
Oh. Okay. So go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Yeah, and I'm also going to take off my, I'm going to do the cast off scale mail.
Yeah.
So that gets rid of my disadvantage. And then I will also cast Mysterious Presence. So it'll subtract a D4 from any insight or perception check made against me. An 8.
Okay, and go ahead and give me a perception check now as you climb the wall and get to Yoren's window.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Very nice.
Yes.
Sounds not that great, but perception, ooh-wee, baby.
So
Just at the window.
you kind of get to the window, you're at the ground level, and this is very you see the ledges of other windows, and you see where you can climb easily because of the spider climb. So it's not like you need a whole lot of anything, but you're just okay, I'm gonna climb this stealthily, and you run towards it and slam your body against the wall, and you go and you start climbing, and you're just slapping the walls with your gauntlets, and
I don't even need to. I can walk across it with just my feet vertically.
You're stomping, you're just stomping. Everybody that is nearby in their rooms is going, wow, it's who the fuck is doing that?
It's just construction.
Yeah, it's just construction. As you go up to the window with a natural 20, you do hear 5 voices in total, one of them being Yoren. As Yoren just goes, we're almost there. We're just one final stretch and we'll all be at our new home. And you hear others asking questions well, how do we know that we're not going to be tracked? How do we know we're not going to cause issues? And all voices go dead silent as they just hear clack, 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 clack. And before you're able to get to the window and peek, you do see just Yoren sitting at his bed looking right at you. But you can tell there's 2 chairs that were brought close to the beds and are facing the beds. And you can see the little, where people were sitting on the beds. And you can tell that people just scattered and started hiding. With your natural 20 perception check, you can see that 2 people are underneath the 2 beds, easily, just still. And you see another person is hiding in the bathroom with the door creaked open and looking outside to see what's happening. And you see another person in the closet as well. Again, creaked door open, looking out with their eye. And to what you can tell with a natural 20, these are all other Eladrin. You see 2 other winter Eladrin and 2, you see a summer and a spring Eladrin, which in this world you would see them as high elves. And Yoren just goes, Kristoff, the door is over here.
I was just trying to get to the roof. It's a beautiful night out. I just wanted to taken the fresh air of the Whispering Woods.
Yes, of course. That sounds good. That makes sense. And you are probably wondering why I've gotten 2 beds.
Nope. I'm just gonna walk away.
I tend to wake up in the middle of the night and switch beds. As you just
I'm just gonna walk away like I did it, like nothing happened. Like, okay, brief interaction, just walk up.
And then you hear another one of the voices as you pass the window and go to the roof. You hear a voice in your room just going, "What the fuck was that?" And you get to the roof and just kind of enjoy the evening sky before heading to dinner. And we'll go ahead and take break right there. And we're back. So all of you gather at the front door of the inn of the Dancing Pine and head your way to the Greenway table. As you guys enter this small, quaint little, it's kind of like an elven diner, if you will. You enter this small establishment that has, like I said, maybe no more than 20 tables, and there are just 2 people behind a counter who just welcome you in and get you guys to a table that's still sitting in like a corner. Even though you guys bought out the place, they're just giving you as much privacy as possible. And they have it very dimly lit in here, and they just immediately start bringing out courses. Like first they just bring you appetizers, so they give you good like stone oven loaves of bread, along with like a really herby type of soup to go along with it. And then soon after, they bring you drinks of water, ale, and of course orange juice. And just throughout the meal, just bring you like roasted meats and veggies. They even bring you towards the end like some nice custard pie. But yeah, you guys sit down and have your space here.
DM, if you're okay with it, I would have liked to have spent that hour to fancy up this place a little bit and like get a nice tablecloth, get like 4 forks and 2 knives and 3 spoons and like multiple plates, and found some instrument player. It's like, can you play something fancy? No, they just did all that. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last hour.
They do have an employee that's in the kitchen in the back playing a guitar softly for ambiance. Like,
Perfect.
It's like light picking.
Perfect.
Like, yeah.
So Mimsy's kind of look at the soup and just imagine that there's been fingers put in there. And she's kind of look at the bread and remember Baba Yaga's comment about like too many carbs. And she's just kind of slowly push all of it away.
I'm gonna take up the other basket of bread on the other side of the table and put that in front of you. So now you have 2 baskets of bread.
She doesn't touch it.
Do we pick up on this?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious.
I will take out the bread out and put it in front of myself, and I will move a platter of cheese and small meats in front of Mimsy.
I think she just slowly pushes it back. She's trying not to make a scene. She just like pushes all the food slowly away.
Yes.
Are you just not gonna eat the bread, or?
I'm not sure I feel like eating for the rest of time. After
Well,
visiting
you'll die.
the witch lady.
I wouldn't let anything she said get to you.
But what I just picture fingers in the soup, and no.
Not all soup has fingers.
I know. Ugh.
There wasn't fingers in the bread, I think.
We don't know that.
Well, you have to eat at some point, or you'll starve.
I'm sure I'll be fine tomorrow. The sight of food is making me queasy.
Well,
I'll be okay.
sure. You will. I know you will.
Just gonna be tearing bread, dipping it in the soup, eating it, taking slices of the roast meat, putting the roasted vegetables on top, eating it. You know, like more definitely. You know, like trying to seem like I'm enjoying the food. You know, and like between bites of food, I've not had a proper banquet meal since the last time I was back at the Lunar Sentinels headquarters in our mess hall.
You know, this might be the first time I think we've seen you eat.
You know what? I think you might be right.
What, I've eaten dried salted meat on the road? I ate what Yorn's given us?
Have we seen him eat anything before, Mikey?
I would say yeah. Probably not during like the episodes per se, but it did take several days to get here. So you guys would have seen him eat, but very little, especially for like someone of like Kristoff, like, you know, a monster slayer. You think he would be eating a lot more calories with how much he could end up burning off in a day. So very, very scarce amount of food for sure.
Is this like a weight thing? Like you just don't eat a lot?
Adara, you can't just ask people that.
It's a thing of when you're out in the wilderness and you're hunting down monsters, sometimes food can be scarce and you need to ration the things you do bring with you. So you learn how to survive on little food, enough to get by, keep your sustenance up, but not enough that you would run out and need to forage and waste time skinning and, you know, cleaning animals and foraging for vegetables or roots or mushrooms. That time could be spent tracking down the monster you're hunting.
Well, it doesn't seem like that's working out very well for you, considering the last two battles. Maybe if you ate more.
You're right. I get
Put some more meat on your bones. You'd have the
That might
energy
be.
to fight.
More carbs.
more carbs.
More
I'll eat
carbs.
more bread. So I take another
Look
bite.
how Mimsy has done the last few.
Yeah,
Last few
I think
battles.
bread might be the key. She has kicked ass. You.
I think bread might be the key. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sick burn,
That's
sister.
definitely.
Sick bird, sister. Baba Yaga's in the kitchen right now going, she has a point. No, I'm kidding.
We hear that from the kitchen.
Don't eat the soup!
She's panicking. No.
She's now traumatized by soup.
It's true.
No.
I think I'm gonna try something to make Mimsy feel better. While they're like talking amongst themselves, I'm gonna like take a roll and like under the table. And I'm gonna whisper something at it, and then put it back on the table. And then it's just gonna go walk over in front of Mimsy and do a little dance with 2 legs.
The bread is dancing. It's cursed. I'm just kidding.
Look at that.
Maybe
It's
it steps in some
adorable.
butter and slips.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Are you
well,
not
that was very
entertained,
funny.
Mimsy? Oh,
Well, the slip was funny.
fair. Okay. Tough crowd. All right.
You're using magic on food, so she's gonna be like, "Ugh, something else."
Oh, God damn it.
That's all we know. Mimsy, you're making it really hard.
But does it make her laugh or at least smile?
Yeah, she'll chuckle.
Okay,
Yeah, she'll for sure be like, "It fell."
If I may. Why am I more nervous for this than I have been for our last few combat encounters? He'll turn to Adara. Words at times cut deeper than knives and daggers and swords, and for that I do apologize. My goal is not to ostracize you, but to help you blend into the world, make you not the target that you are becoming, and now especially with this cricket widow and I'm sorry. I am sorry that what I said hurt you, and I will endeavor to correct that. Miss Moss, if I said anything that made you feel foolish or removed your self-confidence, I apologize. I wish for us to work together and for us to go beyond this. And while I cannot speak for Christoph, I know he feels very much the same. We may not agree on many things, very few at all, really. I know that his career requires and demands upon him, on his honor, a job well done. And my impression is that you two do not trust him, but for what it's worth, I do. I trust him with my life. I would trust him with Miss Carrow's life. He realizes that he kind of stood up, so he awkwardly sits back down.
I'll take that into consideration. I think we had a fair discussion privately, and trust is built. And I'm sorry that we broke your trust. It wasn't intentional, but it did happen, and I hope all of you can forgive us.
Of course, I forgave you earlier, and I forgive you now.
Well, that's great.
You You want to tell them what Baba Yaga said about getting out of the deal?
Well, I feel like it's not really getting out of the deal. They still have to do the deal, right?
Well,
I mean, as you know, we have to kill Nan and bring back her cricket trophy to Baba Yaga. And then the deal is done. And you guys can go about your business. What we also found out, though, that complicates things a little bit more is that she goes after minds and dreams. Unfortunately, we weren't giving any information on how to protect ourselves during this time while we sleep. But I am hoping that when we go to Freyloon, we can potentially meet up with a lead, some witches, and, you know, they might be able to help with something to protect our minds while we sleep. I don't know if any of you have any ideas on protection or how to get ourselves out of a situation. I don't know if Mossy would care to tell them about one of the situations that we were in that I have a feeling had to deal with her, but
Yes, it's not a surprise to learn that I have night terrors. Worse, they seem to come real, but we were staying in a cottage or something, and we heard the crickets, and so we ran outside, and all of a sudden I was in one of my night terrors, same stage, the same, featureless faces. But Adara was there with me that time, which was new, and she remembered when we woke up. So, and it was sudden. 1 minute we were running, and the next we were sleeping.
I'm gonna pull up my notebook and draw a symbol of a lantern of starlight with light emitting from the center of it. It's a soft glow. I'll put it on the table and I'll turn it around. Do any of you know about the Dreamer? The goddess of dreams, ambitions, imagination, things like that. Or perhaps have seen this symbol.
what is this, an artifact or a person or what?
You have a god of dreams? I don't know if we're acquainted.
No,
or they hate you.
I do not know her personally, but she is fairly good. My research and talking to those that either worship her or have had limited contact, they claim that she helps with nightmares, I believe. DM, is there anything else I can recall?
As far as the Dreamer goes, I mean, that would be the most that you can think of. Like, the Dreamer is a deity that, like, encouraged dreams for mortals when she appeared. And, like, she's kind of, like, seen as almost like the god of ambition. Like, she gave mortals ambition through dreams. Mm-hmm. But she certainly is used as a kind of like, as you would say, like a dream catcher. There are like dreamer dream catchers that people make sometimes to protect their dreams and only have like good dreams. And some people, surely believe, if you truly believe in the Dreamer and for her to help you, then she can protect you from anything bad, both metaphorically and literally. So that's, I think, possibly what comes to mind for sure, is that maybe somewhere in this village there could be some dream catchers. Some dreamer catchers. I'll work on that name.
Yes. There are those that believe the talismans made in her honor can protect those from evil while they sleep, both in the literal and perhaps not so literal, perhaps the more abstract. And perhaps if we deign to ask her, she will help us. Maybe. She's not a lost god, right?
She's not. She is very much still an existing god.
Okay.
Maybe worth a shot.
I will attempt to. If not a temple here in town, there certainly is those that are traveling in and out of this way station that must follow, and I can easily talk to them, ask for their intercession on our behalf to her, as well as acquire any talismans made in her honor, and perhaps not wear them, but if we can surround the wagons with them, and we stay within the wagons while we slumber, that may help. As for this Cricket Widow's ability to make you slumber on the spot, Baba Yaga did not offer any help in that regard.
She basically told us it's a lesson that we have to learn and to toughen up.
An interesting time for that, though learned helplessness is a danger to all. Sometimes. Miss Caro, you are able to take the mundane and make it extraordinary. Are you able to, perhaps if I acquire these talismans, turn them into something magical?
Maybe. I'd have to make plans, have them see what I can work with.
Understood.
There was another thing. I'm aware that you all are helping us because you don't really have a choice. We found out. We already knew our community wasn't safe without the artifact. However, it's completely exposed at this point. And I know that it's difficult to imagine helping a bunch of witches and witchborn, but as bad as you may feel about them, the hags are so much worse. And that is what is watching our community, our people. Would you be willing to help us actually help us?
Yes,
Please.
I would like to. At least try.
Thank you, Bird Sister.
You're welcome, witch sister.
You know, my old home was just on the outskirts of these woods. Different area. Further along, just right on the outskirts, and right on the edge of these woods is where I would do my hunting. The smell of these woods, it really brings me back to the time before I started hunting monsters and traveling around so much and had a stable place to be. And it has allowed some time for some reflection and thought. Before I was so rudely interrupted by a apple-throwing shadow. Taking in the air and feeling the trees of these woods, I had some time to think. And truly reflect. I'm not sure why I've not been able to perform my duties as a monster hunter as properly as I should be, and even before. Coming into this after fighting off the monsters that me, Mimsy, and Rogue did before meeting up with you two, I thought it's fine, but something's been off. It just seems it's because I've not been acting as a part of a team, as a part of a unit, like we usually do in the Sentinels when we do group hunting. You two have proven yourself incredibly worthy and trustworthy during combat, and even healing me on the brink of death. And I thank you for that. I would like to extend that trust in combat to outside of combat as well. And if you would allow me, I would like to help you too. So that way, you and your family could once again see a dawn and not be afraid of the night and what lurks within it.
Thank you.
I go where Miss Carol goes.
Okay.
And I promise to always exchange my gold with you.
Eyes get very bright. Well, it slams his napkin that he was wiping his face even though he's not eating anything. Slams it on us. I could not ask for better news. The toppy!
Amazing.
Mimsy's gonna grab a piece of bread and eat it.
Yay.
The one with
Make a big deal
legs or
about it.
without legs?
Without legs, with nothing on it. She doesn't want anything suspicious.
Is the
Don't
bread
be
just
suspicious.
after it's slipped? Is it just turtled? Can it not get up this entire time? Just it's just doing that during this entire conversation.
Oh my god. Oh, sister, we did forget to say one thing. We figured out how the artifact was damaged.
Oh, yes. Oh, Christoph, you were asking about that the other night. And now we're able to give you kind of an answer.
someone snuck in and damaged it.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. And they endangered our entire community. I have to assume that they knew what they were doing. Some type of sabotage, but...
Can anyone sneak in? Or could it have been someone within the community?
Baba Yaga did say sneak in. So that kind of, to me, implies that I honestly can't think of anybody who would betray the community once they're there. Our rules are very strict, and they're all for each other's best interests. So an outside force sneaking in to reveal our location of, the people hiding from, their hags and other worse things out there. And then, altering the phalanx. Either they have to be very powerful or, I don't know. It's just not.
I'm just some information.
It's unheard of to get through, our community's security measures.
Is there members of your community that are dissatisfied with leadership or potentially may be more interested in going back to the way things are? Those that are traditionalists to the point of enemies of those that wish to start something new, perhaps?
Not that we can think of. Or at least not me.
And everybody who doesn't conform gets taken away, so...
Taken away?
Taken where?
Away.
They never come back.
We can't leave. It's not like we can go see them on the streets.
27. Put it on the board.
Wait.
We can't exactly bump into them once they leave, so... Or are taken away.
Sneaking in. Hidden community.
Someone who had been there before and part of the
widow.
community would know where it is.
But people just
Potentially
leave.
how to get to it. But those that had been taken away...
I think we were just trying to be nice. We're pretty sure they get killed.
Okay.
Oh, you don't bring them to the
I'm
farm.
trying to be helpful.
You're too innocent, Mimsy.
I thought Auntie Jasper went to live on the farm.
Yes. Farm, sure.
My guess is that this hag might still have some followers or witches of her own. Because she's the one after you two, which means that she's probably after the community itself. If this witch had, or this hag had a witch that could sneak in and damage it, that would explain something.
Right. It's just hard for me to wrap my mind around something like that. They were in the community. They were safe. The phalanx was working. Why? If they would come into our community, they would have been free of their hag. Who actually wants to stay with their hag? I guess Moss just doesn't understand.
Did your father-in-law have a hag?
No. Stepfather? No.
Stepfather, apologies.
That's okay.
Oh, no. Why did he come to your community?
Oh, well, he, as he said, as he would say, he stumbled his way into it.
Tell me more about your stepfather, please.
What do you want to know?
Everything?
Oh,
Anything?
That's quite a lot.
Anything that would put him at odds with the community? Anything that stood out as strange to you? Anything that would he have access to this device? Are there others that are perhaps not witches that would have access to this device? Is he perhaps the only one?
I don't think he would have known about it. The only reason we knew about it was because of Perditra, wasn't it? It was because her mom was part of the council, and she came to us with that information.
Perditra came to you with the information of the Felix.
Felix, yeah. She overheard. Well, Adara, stop me if I'm wrong here, but I believe it was because she overheard her mother talking about it, and decided to take action.
Yeah, that it was failing. That it was weakened.
Previously damaged. Did she, Peditra's mother, did she say? Does she have suspicions? Do you know who she was talking about?
We haven't talked to her. We didn't. When Peditra unfortunately died, we decided to just leave. We didn't seek answers. We decided to find them ourselves.
Were you there for her death? Did she talk to you before she died?
Yes, we were there for her death.
Sometimes I can still feel she lingers.
That is my concern. I hope that her attempts were noble, and I hope that her mother's attempts were noble, but there are a lot of loose threads in this that is odd.
Did you call Peditra noble, Adara?
Selfish. Full of herself.
Do
Noble?
you have anything of hers personal effects?
Absolutely not.
Just her memory.
And this device, it's still in your community, or do you have it with you?
It's still there, but I do have I have the next best thing. I'm gonna put my arms in my dress. And then I'm gonna
No, she has
something. Then I'm gonna stand
There's a
up
point to
and
this.
grab something. Looks very awkward. And I have a big
What is happening?
magic book.
It's where she keeps
Ta-da.
it.
Yes. Safe.
Safe.
It never leaves me.
In her coat or her dress? What did I just witness?
Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
I have a long memory.
You could have fooled me.
Do you?
I apologize that I forget things 2 millennia ago, but I'm certainly not going to forget that for a while.
I'll hand him the book. And when you touch the casing of this book, it kind of
I'm gonna put my
crackles a
gloves
little under
on,
your
and then I'll
skin.
take the book.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably smart.
That is a good point, Mikey. I'm gold. Gold's a great conductor. When this thing crackles, what happens to me?
You. You buzz a little bit.
Oh, crackles.
Yeah. I just lock up.
Like he has some organs still.
Oh, it's not
And a
electric.
brain.
It makes the sound like a, like it's made out
Oh,
of.
it's not electricity.
Like it's made out of something.
Okay. That threw me. I was like, what is
I
happening?
misunderstood
No.
as well.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, that was funny.
Like it
That's very
crackles,
funny.
snaps, and pops. Okay. No, sorry.
Not sponsored.
That's
But yeah, there's a ribbon in it, so I'll just use the ribbon to open the book to the page where it talks about the Phylax. But it is in an extremely ancient or in code text. We're not able to read it. This is the reason why we're on the way to Freyloon, to see if we can find somebody who can actually read this.
Oh, he's old.
Does she hand me the book? Do you hand me the book?
Yeah, once you have your gloves on. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. I'll very carefully put it down. And at first he was a bit worried and disgusted, but the moment that you open this book to him and he looks at it, all that evaporates. You see this just in the eyes, begins to glow with curiosity.
I know you said
What
you
am I
didn't like
looking at?
magic books, but hopefully you can glean something from this.
What am I looking at, DM?
So as far as you open the book and look at the writing, you can tell that it's Sylvan, but much like you said, a lot of your books are old, elvish. This is old Sylvan. This is very old Sylvan. And it seems like even for you, this is not necessarily, maybe this is something that Roke certainly would have done a little research in, but isn't necessarily fluent in old Sylvan language. And Sylvan language doesn't necessarily change a whole lot. It's been pretty consistent throughout the existence of the Feywild. But it's also kind of like a coded language. Just with your passive investigation, you can tell that this is almost like this is a hag book where only other hags can read it, and not just any hags. It'd be other hags that could be trusted with it and such like that. So it's just this mixture of code and Sylvan put together, and it certainly throws you through a loop.
Okay. I'll pull up my notebook again and I'll just take a clean knife because I didn't eat anything, and I'll put it just line by line. And as I slowly move the knife down, I'll write literally in common, won't try and translate it at all. I'll just write what's there from Sylvan to common.
You're not writing in the book, are you?
No, I'm writing in my own book.
Okay.
And when you turn to the page where there's an image of the Phylax, like Mimsy, you saw this beforehand and you explained what you gained from it. And, Mimsy, with her investigation check back in that episode, she learned that, clearly this relic was made with arcana, with magic, but also a mixture of the soul current that runs through the world of Veurna. So this has soul current energy and arcana melded together, which that's not too much of a surprise for you. Freyloon, out of all of the cities, all of the large cities in Veurna, is probably the most understood because they use a lot of soul current and arcana energy mixed together, melded as one, to operate a lot of their machinery and such. So that's not too new to you, but as far as when this relic was made, this would have been something that was made before like Freyloon even did that. So like this was an understanding of how to create something using those two energies and making it one. And this is certainly, you know, chaotic in nature in a way too, or very much chaotic in Feywild nature. But yeah.
Is there anything that I glean additional to that?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That's not good.
So I peer over as well.
Okay, I rolled a 3. Plus 1 for a 4,
God.
Mikey.
Yeah, you kind of just gleam what
Does
Mimsy points out.
Does anyone have an inspiration they want to give me?
I
For
don't
a
have
straight
one.
roll.
I'm out.
Yes, you can have my inspiration
Oh, thank goodness.
since you're being so kind.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut
Yes.
up.
There goes that pen. Where'd that go? It's gone. Plus 1 for a 21.
So, okay. Wow. Very well done.
That's how we use an inspiration.
Yeah, thank you, Moss.
That was great.
So I think with like very well done, very well done. We can't get away with an episode without
Adora.
A natural 20 in a very interesting point.
I have a
So,
spare pen.
What I will say is that there is a moment where Roke locks in, and his eyes just go pew, and just start locking into the language around the drawing of the relic here of the Phylax, the Fey Phylax. And so you gain a lot of understanding that Mimsy had, and you're not able to read the language perfectly, but you're able to kind of just at least make out the Sylvan language around the code that these hags seem to be writing in. And to your understanding, how this, like, I mean, your question was like how this was made, right? Or
Yeah, pretty much what I'm just trying to read everything I can on the Phylax, but specifically in how it's made, I can't imagine it has a section on how to repair it of like, oh, here's how you troubleshoot this.
right. Yeah, unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah. Dump an
so-
innocent's blood into it.
So what
Some crap like that.
So what you gleam is that as far as the magic goes, and as far as how this works, is that it requires a ritual that is a self-sacrificing ritual. You are sacrificing yourself in order to make this item. This item costs a life. Specifically, it costs the life of the person who is going to make this item. The other thing that you glean is that the person, how this ritual was created was that you, as a person, have to have soul current energy within you. Like, that's how you're melding it. You're basically taking your own soul and you're using your soul as a connection, as like a conduit with the soul current, and putting your energy into this relic, followed by powerful magic. And what you understand is that the relic is the witch that made it. So in a way, she's still alive, but as this relic that is actively protecting this community. So when it was damaged, it was like truly actually harming her. And so as far as like repairing it, there's really no way to repair it besides somebody else has to give their life to it. Or somebody has to repeat the ritual and create a new one, but at the same time still sacrificing themselves in order to make it. This is somebody that has to be pretty attuned to powerful magic. And also, again, has soul current energy within them. With a natural 20 investigation, Roke, you can't help but gleam over at Adara's arm, her left arm, I think it would be, that where she got bit from that rock roach. And you notice that her arm and her scars are still have like this glowing blue going about them. Like her scars on that arm are glowing a little bit brighter than the rest of her. And as you're reading this book, you're getting a little bit of definition of what the soul current is and what it looks like and how it behaves, especially alongside with magic. And as you look at Adara, you can't help but feel that Adara has soul current energy within her. And so it instantly clicks for you as you're gaining enough information through these pages that Adara could technically be used, in theory, to repair or make a new relic.
I'm just writing this down. He spends like the next hour reading this, very slowly going over it again. You notice that at one point he sits back looking at it, shares not like shakes his head. No, that can't be right. And looks over at Adara, reads a section again, looks back, reads. And after about an hour of him just studying this book,
Well, it's okay if you can't read it. It's fine.
And then Roke, apologies for interrupting, but I will say one more thing with the natural 20. You feel, even though Adara and Moss didn't give you the full details of what happened when, besides obviously the fact that their sister died, when they messed with the relic, what you gain, what you think with a natural 20 is that because they tampered with the relic, part of that soul current energy that made it went into Adara as like a failsafe, as like the relic knew that it was damaged. So it's like put energy into this person so that way a new one can be made or fix it, if that makes sense.
Does Adara know?
No, Adara does not know this.
No. I'm so scared.
That was the most genuine no I've ever heard Tara say.
That's my soul on the
He hasn't
inside.
told us yet. We don't know yet.
I know.
I feel
None of
like-
us know this yet. Just above table. I was like,
I feel like Tara is
I'm
reading
pissed.
a book and she just lowered the book and just went, no.
Yes! just set it down. It's like,
Listen, this is news to me too. Well, some of it. I knew soul current energy went
this is
into
a
me,
plot
but
twist. Oh, this is so
I
good.
didn't know this. That's why as soon as you said it takes soul current energy, I was like, oh no. I just started writing down, oh no.
Roke will write some more in his book and write some more and then write some more. And if he notices that anyone attempts to look at it, he will kind of put his hand over it as he writes in order to not allow his companions to see it, as he is recording this and he will blow on his book to dry the ink, close it, put it in a pouch, and instead of putting it in the normal pouches that he wears on his hip and like where his journals are like normally, he will put it in the purse that's under his tabard, and he will close the book, and he will stand up, unclip his mask, take that napkin that he had that hadn't been used, and kind of dries his eyes, and we'll click the mask back into place.
You were unsuccessful.
I was unfortunately quite successful. And he will look at the entire party, and I will not be involved in sacrifice.
Sacrifice? What are you talking about?
Sacrifice?
I will not be involved with this. I will not
What
be
is-
involved with a witches and hags attempt for a failsafe in order to put that which is innocent and use it as a lamb.
What are you talking about?
I will not have the blood of an innocent upon my hands because I can read that which is lost. No. And he will get up and he will leave.
But
So then many more of our community will die. Innocents.
He stops by the door. And look back. Do you remember when I mentioned and talked about that the ends do not always justify the means?
Yes.
You are a very important mean to me. You are not a tool to be used to repair a light bulb. And he will leave.
Does anyone know what the hell he's talking about?
I have no
No.
idea.
but I think he likes you.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Well, that's something.
I guess that's nice.
But what did he mean by using you as a means to an end?
I have no.
I don't like that.
I don't even understand what's going on.
the legends go that these wonderful artifacts were created by the witches who give their lives for them. So, with that knowledge, I mean, but they were willing. Does he
I'm
think
sure
that-
there's others in our community that would be willing. Why me specifically?
I don't know. The answer just walked out the door.
Well, let's go tackle him.
After
Do we
you,
all just get up and leave?
I take the book. God damn, I take the book off the table. Close that up. Stuff it back under my shirt. Safekeeping.
Are you coming too? Christoph.
Who are you asking?
Yes,
Okay.
you. You.
Yeah,
You already got up,
Me and Mincy were on
Minzy.
the same page. Like, who? Which one of us?
Minzy already got up.
Mimsy's already at the door.
Yeah. Christoph, are you coming?
Shout the pipe. Stand up. Well, looks like we need to get our answers to be able to fix this and uphold our deal with Baba Yaga. Let's try to pry this information out from Rogue.
You guys go after Roke, and you hear an elderly half-elven woman go, "They didn't try the custard pie." And you guys, Baba Yaga's in the kitchen, just going, "Yes, it's awful. Don't matter." No, but kidding. But you guys go running after Roke, and as you guys go running after Roke, you go catch up with him. You yell for his name, And we kind of zoom out of Tree Pass off this road that leads back to the inn as Rogue kind of stomps forward, fast walks like back towards the inn, and all of you yelling for him, wondering what he meant. And off in the distance, we do hear crickets that only seem to get a little louder. But that, everybody,
No.
is what we'll go ahead and end tonight's episode. And we'll see you all again soon in the world of Veurna. Goodbye.
I'm annoyed.